Oh, last week we talked about West Brom having a blip. It's more than just a blip now. They should have lost at Stoke. Lucky, lucky baggies was the tweet. Let's review all of that game against Stoke and also look ahead to the Sunderland game this weekend with our resident baggies, Dan and Aaron. How are you both?
Yeah, good. Thank you, mate. How are you?
Good, thank you. Dan, are you well?
Yeah, pretty well.
Okay, and on our guest on the West Brom view this week is Mackham Jack. How are you, Jack?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, you looking forward to your trip to West Brom?
Not particularly. Not as much as I was last year. Definitely
not. We'll bring you back in a second, Jack, and have a chat to you. Let's first of all review what on earth has been going on with West Brom. At the Bet365, if Stoke had been 3-0 up at half-time, that would not have flattered them whatsoever. How you got away with that is unknown. Aaron, what's your view of it?
Yeah, it wasn't a great performance. I never thought we were out of it as such. I just think Stoke were just a far better team. I think Palmer was just saving us countless times. I don't think their attackers took it as well. They didn't take the chances that they were given on a plate half the time, and it wasn't really a fascinating game to watch from our perspective as such.
Dan, what's going on with the defence?
It was just so sloppy. Especially to give that penalty as well away as well, like near the death. It's like
Kung Fu kick, I think it was.
What is he doing? What is he doing? Just ridiculous. But I just don't get how you can be 2-0 up away from home. Okay, we might have been probably the worst team at the minute, but still, he can still be 2-0 up and still draw 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it in perspective. You're unbeaten since the international break, but it also in that period, you're also winless as well. And the key stat which I saw, which you can read into, is you've now faced in the last 3 games 39 shots, which is more than you have faced in the previous 5 before that. Something isn't as strong. Your defense is faltering, and of course you've 5 goals conceded. 5 goals conceded as well. I don't watch West Brom obviously as much as you do. I watch the highlights, I read the forums, and I listen to what you guys say here each week. But you've watching them, Aaron. Are you worried that you might finish 7th?
I mean, the more you look at the table, the more it becomes like a thought in the back of your head. The reason I think the players are playing so poorly at the moment, I think they're just a bit naive. I think we've been 5th for a good 5 months now at least. We just haven't moved away from 5th, and I think the players have realised that now. They feel a little bit more comfortable than they should really. Like obviously, the gap between us and Coventry is only about 7 points, but they've got a game in them anyway, so it could be even less than that. Obviously, the gap to Norwich is obviously decrease as well to 2 points now, which obviously isn't great for us at all because, as I said, we've been steady in 5th place for pretty much a good at least half of the season, and it's like you don't want to throw it away, especially at this point because we've worked so hard. Considering where we were at the start of the year, and the predictions to start the year, you wouldn't have even thought about playoffs really. But considering where we are now, the tide sort of changed, and you don't want to be throwing things like this away, considering how lucky we are to be in the position we are anyway.
Okay. Dan, you wouldn't mind them finish 7th because you've been speaking all year about you're not good enough to go up, and you've got your new owners who are going to spend money this summer, and you can win it next year and go up automatically. Does your view change at all?
Nah, not at all. I mean, I have been saying from the start of the season that I don't think we're anywhere near ready to go up. And it's just typical Albion at the minute. It's just typical Albion, just throwing it away. Obviously, it's always nice to go up, but we'd just be the whipping boys. We'd just be like the Sheffield United if we went up. Because we haven't got strength in depth, and I don't think we've ever had that, to be honest. And for this new owner to come in, just get him, just keep us down for this, like, to the end of this season, and just rebuild then for in the summer. And then, okay, if we go on and smash the league next season, then yeah, maybe we might be ready to go up. But yeah, I'm silently happy that we're sort of throwing it away. I know I shouldn't be, because I'm just diehard Albion, but yeah, we're not ready to go up.
Okay. All right. Let's presume then you do finish 5th and 6th, and you beat Sunderland this weekend. Would you rather finish in 5th and play Southampton, who you've lost to twice already this season, or would you rather finish 6th and play either a Leicester or an Ipswich or a Leeds, 3 of which teams you've actually got points of this season? Just a question. Aaron?
I don't think it would really matter, in all honesty, because I think once the full season's over, the 46 games are over, if you're in those playoff places after that, it's a different kind of game. It's 2 games before Wembley where anything can go, anything decides anything. You know what I mean? It's a game where it's just a different spectacle, and I think the fans realise that, the players realise that, and everyone surrounding the club would realise that as well. And that's why it's such a different game to be a part of. And having been a part of it a few times already in the previous years, you sort of understand what it means to the players, to the fans, obviously. And I just don't think it would matter who we played in aspects of that, because, as I said, anything goes, and on the day, anyone could beat anyone. And I think a lot of the players in this league are quite of a similar level. I mean, obviously, the better teams have the better players, but we're around here for a reason. And I think, with a bit of luck or a bit of hardmanship or whatever it would be, we could win against either Southampton or Leicester, Leeds, Norwich, Hull, whoever's in the playoffs. I don't think it would matter at all.
All right, you can take them splinters out while I talk to Dan. Who do you want?
I mean, like Aaron said, I don't think it really matters who we play, to be honest. I mean, maybe Southampton, because they've been a bit of a decline at the minute. And surely we can't lose a 3rd time in a row to them. Okay. The law of averages must state that we must win at some point. So, yeah, go on. I think I'd rather play Southampton, to be honest.
Okay. You can book your Wembley... You can book your Wembley hotels then, can't you both? All right, let's I'm teasing you, Dan. Let's bring in our opponent then for this weekend. Jack, you happy memories of the Hawthorns, haven't you?
Oh, last year, my favourite Sunderland away day ever last year. Absolutely brilliant, that one. 1-0 down at half time, and then old DC with a double. Lovely stuff.
It's Carlos Cobran's birthday week as well, so we'll be ruining his party. Jack, tell the West Brom fans what sort of Sunderland's side is likely to rock up this year, though.
Yeah, you haven't got much to worry about, I wouldn't say, this year. I think as much as you find yourself in a little bit of a rut for form and winless at the moment, so do we, and especially away from home. Look, you're a good side. Carlos is a good manager. I like him a lot. You'll probably play us off the park. I've got no worries about that, to be honest. I'm not expecting anything.
That's a real positive approach to it, Jack. What did you make of West Brom when you beat them though at the stadium like this year?
Well, yeah, obviously, feels like an eternity ago now, and it was only in December. But that was the first game after Tony Mowbray was sacked, and yeah, it was very unknown of what we could expect, to be honest, what sort of result we could see. And obviously, it was a tight game throughout, and we managed to nick it with a couple of goals on the break, a set piece, and then a counter attack. No one really expected that, and then we beat Leeds just a couple of days later after that, and seemed from then it's been a total decline, but. Yeah, they're still a good side. I mean, they've got a lot of talent in the team. Particularly liked a lot of their players, but a couple of mistakes really threw that game away from them, and we were just a better side in the day.
Okay. All right, then. Shall we get some score predictions from you all then? Aaron, kick us off with this one, West Brom Sunderland.
I think we're due a win. I really think we are really due a win. I think it's a good time to play in Sunderland at the moment. I don't think they're in the best of form as it goes, but then again, it's the Albion, so you never know what's going to happen, really. But I am positive for this game. I really am. I think we will win, but I think we'll concede as well. So I'll go for Albion 3-1.
Done.
Well, obviously we've still got Rotherham to play on the Wednesday night, so I think if we stick a couple past Rotherham just to get the confidence back, and then maybe we might be able to then grab a result against Sunderland on the weekend. So I'll go for a 3-1 win.
Same scoreline. Go on, Jack. Make it a triple header. We'll get the bet on it.
I'd love to come on here every week and be really confident with my team and give a bit, but I'd just come back every week with egg on my face and it'd just be really silly. And funnily enough, I think we might nick one because West Brom have been leaky recently. But yeah, I'd probably agree. 3-1, I think they'll take it away in the end.
Right, okay. I'm getting down the betting shop on Saturday. 3-1 West Brom. Perfect. I'll buy you all a pint if it comes in. Right. Thank you very much, all of you. If you're a West Brom fan and if you can explain why West Brom have been so wobbly in recent weeks, please put it in the comments below. Thank you all, and enjoy the game. Cheers, fellas.
Awesome, thank you.